Assalamualaikum everyone. So today we will discuss about rational expressions and equations, which is lesson 12.1 and 12.3. So for example, if you have 8x upon x plus 6 divided by x square minus 6x upon x square plus 3x minus 18. So this is rational expression because we don't have equal here. So this is not an equation, this is expression. And we need to simplify this expression or divide. You can see there is a divide sign between them, right? So they can say simplify or they can say divide. So how can we divide? So whenever we are dividing the rational expression, the first step is that you have to change divide to multiply. How we will change? You will change divide to multiply and the second fraction will be flipped. So this will be x square plus 3x minus 18 upon x square minus 6x. So whenever you change divide to multiply, only the second fraction you have to flip. And after that, just simplify this expression. What does it mean by simplify? Where you have x power more than 1, there you have to simplify. Now you look at the first fraction, the x power is 1 in the numerator. So you will write as it is because we cannot simplify. Now down, here you can see the x power is 1, so we cannot simplify. Now multiply, here you can see the x power is more than 1, so we can simplify this. How we will simplify? You will go to the calculator, mode 5 3. Show me here, Fatma. Yes, mode 5 3. 5 3. And now what is a? 1, b is 3, c is negative 18. Okay. Now what are the answers in the calculator? The first answer is what, Fatma? 3, positive 3, right?
Yeah.
In the calculator, positive 3. So here you will write x minus 3 as a factor because we need to make here factors. So x minus 3. And what is the second answer?
Negative 6.
Negative 6. So here will be x plus 6. There are the x values. The calculator is giving you x equal. But here we need to make the factors. So you should write as a factor form. So whatever in the calculator sign, here you have to write opposite. Okay? And here you should get 2 answers. Why? Because the x power is 2 quadratic, so maximum answer should be 2. If the calculator is giving you 1 answer, then it means both factors are same. Now if you will go down, again we have x power more than 1. So it's a quadratic. Again we will go to the calculator, mode 5 3. Yes. So a is here 1, b is negative 6, but we don't have constant without x, so that is 0. Now what is the answer?
6.
So x positive 6 there, right?
Yes.
So here will be x minus 6. And the second answer?
0.
So whenever you have 0, just write x outside as a common. If the calculator is giving you x equals 0, so x you will write as a common. So this one is x equals 0 and this one is x equals 6. So here will be x minus 6. Okay? So just simplify first and then check. Any factor can you cancel up and down, anything you can cancel up and down. Not same, not up and up. Okay, it should be up and down. You cannot cancel the numerator by numerator. It should be numerator and denominator. So you can see here is x plus 6, here is x plus 6, so we can cancel. It should be same. Yani x plus 6, x plus 6, x minus 6, x minus 6. So x plus 6, x plus 6 we can cancel, and here we have x and here also we have x, so we can cancel. Now whatever left, just write. Here in the numerator 8 times x minus 3 and in the denominator x minus 6. So this is my answer. Okay, what you will do, just simplify and then check up and down if you can cancel anything. So cancel out and after that just write the answer. Now in the rational expressions we have to write the excluded values also, right? Because we want to check if anything, there is any x value that will make my denominator 0. So we have to check the excluded values. From where we will check? From where you start the cancellation. From here I started the cancellation. So you will take the excluded values from here. But excluded values always we have to check from the denominator, from down. So you will start from the first one. If you cancel, also that one you have to take. And you have to take everything from the down. Okay. So first factor is what? X plus 6. So it means in the excluded value it will be x cannot be equal to negative 6. Then here it's only x, so it means x cannot be equal to 0 because we don't have any number here. In this factor it's x minus 6, so it will be x cannot be equal to 6. Again, excluded values you will take only from denominator. And from which step you will take? From where you start cancellation. Then whatever is down, you will take each and every factor. Okay, so here it was x plus 6, I cancel, but I have to take as excluded value. So it's x plus 6, so here will be x cannot be equal to negative 6. Here x, so you will say x cannot be equal to 0. Here x minus 6, so x cannot be equal to positive 6, any opposite sign. Okay, this is about division. For example, if you have the question 8x, taking the same one but with multiplication. Okay, x square plus 3x minus 18, and let me write here x square plus 6x, or let me write x square plus 6. Okay, x square plus 6. Now here is multiply sign between two fractions, right? It's expression and multiply sign. So here directly from the first step you will start simplification. How simplification? You will check where you have x power more than 1, you have to simplify. In the first fraction, x power is 1, so you will write as it is. In the second fraction, the numerator is quadratic, it's more than 1, the x power is more than 1, so we have to simplify. And by calculator, same thing, mod 5, 3. Here we did, right? We got the factors of this in the first question. So it will be the same factors, x minus 3, x plus 6. How I will get these factors? From mod 5, 3, right? And now the down one is changed. It was here x square minus 6x. Here I write x square plus 6. So again I have to simplify this by calculator. So again mod 5, 3. What is A? 1. What is B? 0. Because we don't have x power 1 here. Here it was x power 1, right? So B was negative 6. But here we don't have x power 1, we have constant. So x power 1 means B will be 0. And C is positive 6. So what is the answer?
It's
Imaginary number, right? You can see here when you give this to the calculator is giving you imaginary answer. So whenever imaginary, no need to simplify. You will write as it is, whenever imaginary. Okay? And then check if you can cancel anything. We can cancel out this. What left here? It's 8x, x minus 3, and down is x square plus 6, and this is my answer. What are the excluded values here? Again you will go to the steps where you cancel out the values, right? So here, what is the first factor? X plus 6. So it will be x cannot be equal to negative 6. Here because this one was imaginary, so no need to write the excluded value for this. Okay, so it will be only x cannot be equal to negative 6 as excluded value. So this is about expression. Now for example, if you have equation, for example if you have let's suppose you have x upon x plus 2 equal 1 over x. Okay, you have equation. So for the equation they should tell you to solve. Solve means find the x value. So in this case what you have to do, you will first find your LCM. Okay, from where you will get the LCM? From the denominators. So check what is here in the denominator, x plus 2. This is the first one, write in a bracket. And then the second one is x, only x. So you can write x here. You can write x in the starting, at the beginning or at the end. But better to write at the beginning whenever you have only one number. So this is my LCM. In the equation, first you will take your LCM from where? From denominator. Okay. Then what you will do? Then you will start solving this equation. How you will start? You will first take only the numerator from each fraction. So in this fraction, what is the numerator? X. And then compare your denominator with the LCM. Which one is not here? In x plus 2 is already there, right? X plus 2 is already there. What is not here? X. So that one you will multiply with your numerator. Again, you will write the numerator, then compare your denominator with the LCM. So from LCM, which one is not here? Which factor is not here in my fraction? That one you will multiply with the numerator. X plus 2 is already here. Which term is not here? X. So you will write x and you will multiply with your numerator. Then what is the sign? Equal. Now here, what is the numerator? 1. Now again the denominator you will compare with the LCM. So x is already there. But which factor is not there? X plus 2. So you will multiply x plus 2 with your numerator, which is 1. And now just solve this equation normally. How we will solve? X times x is what? X square equal 1 times x is x, 1 times 2 is 2. Now because this is quadratic equation, so you have to make it equal to 0. So x square minus x minus 2 equals 0. Quadratic means x power 2. Whenever in the equation you have x power 2, so you have to make the equation equal to 0. And then you can solve by calculator. You can find the x values, because here they said solve. So we need x equal. We need the x answers. So again, because it's quadratic, you will go to mode 5, 3. So what is a here? 1. What is b? Negative 1. What is c? Negative 2. So what is the first answer?
2.
2, and the second answer is?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. So these are my answers. Now I have to check my excluded values. Now in this step, because we did not simplify anything in equations, right? So excluded values you have to take from the first, from your main question. And again, excluded means from the denominator. So what is here? X plus 2. So it will be x cannot be equal to negative 2. And the second one is x. You don't have any number. So x cannot be equal to 2. Okay, so this is equation. How to solve the equation? Just take the LCM and then solve the equation normally. For example, if you have the equation like this. For example, if you have more than more than 2 fractions. For example, you have negative 2x, x minus 5 plus x upon 3, negative 10, x upon 5. So first you will take the LCM. Now what is the LCM here? X minus 5 is 2 times. You will take 1 time. Which factor is 2 times? You will take only 1 time. And then what you have down? 3. 3 is only a number, so write at the beginning. And now you will start solving. So you will take only your numerator. So in first fraction, what is the numerator? Negative 2x. And you will compare your denominator with the LCM. So which term from the LCM is not here? You will multiply with your numerator. So x minus 5 is already here. Which term is not here? 3. Then what is the sign? Plus. Then x upon x multiply, right? We will multiply the numerator. So x, then compare the denominator again by the LCM. So already 3 is there. Which term is not there? X minus 5. Then what is the sign after that? Equal. What is the numerator? Negative 10. And then you will compare the denominator with this. Already x minus 5 is there. Which term is not there? 3. So you will multiply negative 10 by 3. Again, what I did? LCM from the denominator. All the terms. Which term is repeating itself, which term is 2 times? You will take that one only 1 time. So x minus 5 is 2 times, right? Same. So you will take 1 time. And from here, 3. And then you will write only your numerators. Here is negative 2x. And compare the denominator with the LCM. So which term from the LCM is not here? Only you will multiply that one with the numerator. Then what is the sign? Plus. If it's minus, you will write minus. Then what is in the numerator? X. Compare the denominator 3. Right? Compare here. So 3 is already there in the denominator. Which term is not here? From the LCM, x minus 5. So you will multiply by x minus 5. Equal negative 10. Compare the denominator. X minus 5 is already there. What is not there? 3. It's not negative 3, it's positive 3, right? It's positive 3. And then just solve the equation normally. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6x. X times x is plus x square. And x times negative 5 is minus 5x. Equal negative 30, right? Negative 10 times 3 is negative 30. Again, this is quadratic because we have x power 2. So you have to make the equation equal to 0. But first start and arrange the equation. First you should write x power 2. Then these two are like terms, right? So negative 6 minus negative 5, it will be what? Negative 11x. And then shift 30 here. So it will be plus 30, right? Equal to 0. Again, what I did? It's a quadratic equation. So we should make this equation equal to 0. How I will make? I just arrange this. On the left side, I just arrange it. I first write x square And then x and x both are like terms. So we can solve it, right? Negative 6 minus 5 will be what? Negative 11x. And shift negative 30 here, so it will be plus 30 equals 0. And again quadratic, so mod 5, 3. And check by calculator what are the answers. A is 1, B is negative 11, C is 30.
Positive 6.
Positive 6, right? Whatever the calculator is giving you, you will write the same thing here.
And 5.
And 5, right? These are my answers. Now I have to write my excluded values. In the excluded values, again it's equation, so we will write from the main question. So you can see here the first one in the denominator is x minus 5. So excluded will be x cannot be equal to 5. In 3 you don't have x, so you cannot write excluded value for 3. We don't have x here. Okay. Now here again x minus 5, it means x cannot be equal to 5 again, same thing, right? Now you can see here your excluded value and your one answer is same. Here my excluded value was what? Negative 2 and 2, and my answer was 2 and negative 1. Okay, here even I did not check with the answer. Whenever your excluded value and your answer is same, it means that answer will be the extraneous solution. So you can see here in my excluded value, I have one x cannot be equal to 2, positive 2. And my one answer is also positive 2. So it's mean my this answer is the extraneous solution. This is extraneous solution. My only answer is this one. This is my solution, x equal negative 1. Again, whenever you get your answer, then you have to write your excluded values. And then you have to check your excluded values with your answers. If your any excluded value is same like your answer, so that answer will be the extraneous solution. And which one is not like your excluded value, that will be only your solution. So you can see in this question also. Here 5 and 5. In the excluded value I have 5. And my one answer is also 5. So it means this answer, which is also an excluded value, this is the extraneous solution. This is the extraneous solution. And my only answer is x equals 6. This is my solution. If for example, your both answers are not in the excluded value, both, then both will be your answers. Okay? And in every question, there is, if you are thinking that in every question one answer should be extraneous, no. If your both answers are different from excluded value, then both will be your answers. Let me do one question with you here. For example, if you have 3 over x plus 1 over x minus 2. Okay, what is the LCM? LCM is x plus 1, x minus 2, right? Because denominators are these. And now how we will solve? Take the numerator and you will multiply this numerator by what? Compare this here. X plus 1 is already there. What is not here? X minus 2. What is the sign? Equal. Then what is numerator? 1. Compare this here. X minus 2 is already there. What is not here? X plus 1. And now just multiply. 3x minus 6 equal x plus 1. This is linear equation, right? So we can simplify normally. Here without calculator. How we will simplify? Just arrange the like terms. You can shift this x here and the constant number there. So it will be 3x minus x equal 1 plus 6. So 3x minus 1 is what? 2x equal 7. And then shift the 2 there, so it will be divide. So x equals 7 upon 2. And 7 upon 2 is 3.5. You can check by calculator. And check your excluded value now. From the question, right? So x cannot be equal to negative 1 from here. And x cannot be equal to positive 2 because negatives are positive. Now look at your answer and your excluded value. It's not same, right? Any excluded value is not same like my answer. So it is my solution. Again, for example, if you are getting two answers and both are different from excluded value, then both will be your answers. Okay, so this is all about rational equations and rational expressions. Thank you so much.